Well, here we are, final 3. Yeah, well, only one more day to go. Yeah, let's give it all that we got, guys. Let's go. Tribal Council was messy. I didn't entirely expect this today, as I thought that Owen would stick to his honesty and stick with Katie, but his, well, I don't really know what got to the best of him, but I'm glad he stuck with me because that's why I'm still here. So if I win immunity, I might have to return the favour, but at the same time, it would be dangerous going to the final 2 with him, as he's very social, and it might be in my best interest to get rid of him, although it would look bad in front of my other allies on the jury to get rid of him. So if I win immunity today, I'm going to have a lot of thinking to do. I'm not entirely convinced we did the right thing at Tribal. I think Natalie was much bigger threat, but hopefully Owen's correct. I think I have as much muscle as I could possibly have to beat Natalie. I don't know about Owen, but if Owen wins, he hopefully takes me. And my chances of getting to the final 2, if Owen wins, might be high. If Natalie wins, it might be a bit of a problem, but overall, if I get to the final 2, I think I've got a pretty good chance of winning this game. We're still good? Yep. If I win, I take you. You win, you take me? Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I didn't enjoy myself last Tribal. I know I'm still here, which is good, but I wasn't on the chopping block anyway. I betrayed Natalie to try and keep Katie and get rid of her. And then I didn't go through with that plan, which was kind of backstabbing Katie, so I was a bit of a hypocrite to the way I wanted to play this game last Tribal. But right now, I need to win the final immunity challenge. If I don't, I don't think it's a biggie, because I think Natalie and Daryl are still wanting to take me. And hopefully I can win this game if I can get to the final 2, which honestly, even though I didn't make as many moves as the other 2, I think I still have a very good chance of winning this game. Are you ready to get to your last individual immunity challenge? Yeah. Okay, for today's challenge, you're going to lie on your back and hold onto this beam. If you let go of the beam, you're out of the challenge. Last person standing will win immunity, safe from the vote. Guaranteed a 50% chance of winning this game. The losers, Tribal Council, where somebody will be the 14th person voted out for this game and the 7th and final member of the jury. Alright, everyone get on top, we'll get started. Okay, everyone is in position, and this challenge is on. This is a very important final immunity challenge, because if you win it, you guarantee a spot in the final 2, and you get to plead your case to the jury. Which of you will have that luxury? Everybody is still remaining quite strong in this challenge. Natalie maybe look like she's slipping a bit. It is uncomfortable up here, Jeff, I won't lie. Well, the final immunity challenge is never meant to be easy. Not a lot of slipping so far. You've been going for 30 minutes. Keep it up. Congratulations, you have been going for an hour. This has been quite long. Can someone fall so they can join me? Yeah, no, not doing that. Oh, yeah, now it's starting to hurt. Owen looks like he's struggling. Ooh, Owen slips. He's the first person out of this challenge. We are down to Natalie and Daryl. Congratulations, you have been going for an hour and a half. 90 minutes, keep it up. What is your strategy to outlast the other? Whoever has the best strategy might find themselves in the final 2 and potentially winning this game. Dig deep. Congratulations, you have been going for 2 hours. Natalie, how does it feel? I don't think I've ever been in as much pain in my life. Daryl, you've got to let me have this one. Just this one. I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna win. I mean, I'll take you. I just want to get to the end. I might not even get one single vote. I might not get this opportunity again, Natalie. Congratulations, you've been going for 2.5 hours. Oh, whoa. Oh, and Daryl falls, meaning Natalie wins immunity and is safe from the vote. Oh my god. Are you okay? Yeah. That just meant a lot to me. Well, congratulations. Congratulations, Natalie, on winning immunity. Guaranteed spot in the final two and a 50% chance of winning this game. As for you two, Tribal Council tonight, where somebody will be the 14th person voted out and the 7th and final member of the jury. It will not be you, but you have an important decision to make because you will be the only person to vote. Grab your stuff, head back to camp. I'll see you tonight for Tribal Council. This means a lot to me. I mean, we were up there for 2.5 hours. My arms are so sore, my back is aching. I mean, I didn't even know if I lost that challenge, I knew I'd probably be done because of how if I lost that, I reckon Daryl and Nolan would have stuck together. I'm still in shock. Honestly, sorry if I trip over my words. I cannot believe it. I came out here wanting to prove something to my children and my family, and now I'm at the final two. I'm going to be here on day 39, and I have a chance to win this game. But all emotions aside, I have a big decision to make tonight. Do I take Daryl, who's a true physical and strategic threat, or do I take Owen, who socially could win the game with his jury rep? So I've got a big decision to make tonight. Well done, girl. Yeah, congratulations, Natalie. Yeah, I have a big decision to make tonight. So do you kind of want to come up to me individually and plead your case? I think that's the best way to do it. Yep, I agree. So, I lost immunity, which sucks, but I knew I really didn't need it, so what was the point of me, going for 3 hours trying to break my back and arms to win an immunity challenge, which, yes, could be important. I don't want to sound cocky or anything. I could be going home tonight, but overall, I didn't 100% think I needed it, because I think both of them are going to take me overall because I don't have such a strategic threat on my back, and I don't have as many moves. But socially, they could vote me out. She could vote me out because socially I'm a very good player, and I have good jury rep, I think. So why should I take you? I don't want to come out and say that it's just the obvious, oh, me and you are allies and stuff. You should take me to the end because me and you are allies, and it just makes sense too, because that's a bit, it's a bit stupid. But honestly, you should take me because Daryl hasn't got as good jury rep as me. I will respect that I'm a social player, but Daryl, he's very strategic. Not as strategic as me or you, but what I'm trying to say is he had a move against Dan. He's got allies on the jury that could potentially vote for him. And overall, I think it's just better you take me, because if you look at it, the only allies I really have on that jury is Carol and Daryl, who are also your allies as well. Good point. The thing is that socially you could win the game while I kind of burnt more bridges, but you are technically right about the fact that Daryl, is more strategic and probably has a better game around his belt than you do. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I gave Owen about a minute because I don't want to be overwhelmed with emotion or anything, but why should I keep you? Okay, to be true, if you vote me out tonight, I will be pretty bitter with you. I don't want to say I'm going to be definitely on the jury. I'm just going to say it will kind of tarnish the way I vote. But also, Owen is very social, and I think overall, to be completely honest, that's the only thing, reason I can come up with for you to vote him out. Yeah, socially he's a very dominant player, and physically as well. He'll probably beat you and me any day of the week socially, and with jury rep. Yeah, that's why I think you should vote him out. I mean, obviously I probably have a more strategic game than him, which might make me more dangerous, but overall, he's very, very social, and that's dangerous, especially because he's got Carol. He has good connections with people like Chris and Grace. Oh, he didn't tell me that. Oh, so he has kept secrets from you. Well, I'm not surprised. He does know how to play the game. But yeah, no. Socially he's dangerous, but you're more social than him. Like, you helped in the move of getting rid of Dan. You did some stuff to, you were the swing vote at Grace's boot, and you technically held the power of him at Katie's boot, if that helps. Yeah, so strategically I'm better, but socially he should go. Okay, I'll think about it. I'm disappointed I couldn't win the immunity challenge, because I know for a fact that if I won it, I would have put Natalie's ass on that bench as soon as I could. Not because I don't like her, because she's very strategic, physical, she's got good connections with people, she's just got a all-round good game. I think I do as well, so if she's smart, she'll get rid of me. But I've just got to appeal to her to say that Owen is the better pick. Owen could be a good move on the resume because of how social he really is, and I'm not going to take Owen for granted at all, but I think if I go to the final two, I think I have a good chance of winning the game, to the point where I've probably got it locked down, to be completely honest. So hopefully Natalie picks me. If she doesn't, I won't be bitter with her. I know I said that, but that was kind of to scare her. But overall, it's just because if I do get voted out by her, I will respect the move, to be completely honest. Tonight, I'm scared because I could make a wrong move and vote somebody who I shouldn't have voted out. If I vote Daryl out, he said he'd be bitter at me, but I can expect the same response from Owen, so to me that's not really a reason why I should keep him. So tonight I can go with two. I'm going to have to take somebody very physical to the end, so that aspect's there, but I'm either going with someone very strategic or someone very social. And so tonight the question is, which one of those aspects do I think will win the majority at the end, and that's the person I won't bring. So I've got a lot of things running through my mind. I have a lot of pressure, but at the same time I'm happy that I've got a ticket to the final two, so that's good. Welcome, the three of you, to Tribal Council. First things first, we'll bring in the members of our jury: Chris, Carol, Dan, Ken, Grace, and Katie, voted out at last night's Tribal Council. So Natalie, obviously I'm going to be pointing to you because you have the necklace and have a big decision to make tonight. Overall, how much pressure is on your shoulders? Quite a bit, because I knew if I didn't win this challenge, I'd probably be going home. And since I've won it, I've now got a big decision to make. Do I go socially and vote out Owen, or strategically and vote out Daryl? They're both equally, big moves, but I might be burning some bridges depending on who I vote out. Daryl, you don't have a necklace. How have you tried to convince Natalie to vote out Owen instead of you? The best I can, is what I can say. I know strategically I might be more of a threat than Owen, but Owen's more social than me and might have good jury rep. Owen, what about you? Same question. Yeah, socially I think I'm more of a threat than Daryl and Natalie, so that might be a reason for you to vote me out. But strategically, I don't have as many moves as the other two. I know I had some alliances, and I know I won some immunity challenges, but strategically, I think it's better to take out Daryl. And I don't want to take anything away from Natalie's decision. It's very tough for her, but if she does vote me out, I understand the move, but I think it's smarter for her tonight to vote out Daryl instead of me. So Natalie, hearing those two responses, does that change your mind at all? I'm still pondering what I want to do. I'll ponder over the piece of paper, most likely, but this is going to be a difficult decision, and hopefully I make the right one tonight. I don't want to take anything away from these two. They're great blokes, and I know I've got a lot of pressure, but hopefully I make the right decision tonight, and I appeal to the jury that, the decision I made tonight is purely strategic, and it's not truly personal. Okay, well it is time to vote. Natalie, you're up. Sorry dude, playing this game with you has been absolutely phenomenal, but just for now and for tomorrow, I think this is the best move for me to gain the majority. Sorry. I'll tally the vote. the person with the name on the parchment paper will become the 14th person voted out and the 7th member of the jury. I will read the vote. The 14th person voted out and the 7th and final member of the jury. Owen. Owen, that's one. That's enough for tonight. I'll need you to bring me your torch. Damn it. Buddy, that's unfortunate. I kind of wanted him to win. Sorry. It's okay. It's part of the game. Owen, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Congratulations, the two of you, for making as far as you can in this game. You've got to get some rest because tomorrow you face the jury. 7 people that you had a hand in voting out will now decide your fate in this game. Go home, get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow for day 39. Oh well, I tried and I come up just short of the finish line. I played for 38 days and I enjoyed every bit of it. Made friendships, made some big moves, and I'm proud of myself. So I don't know who I'm going to vote for. It's going to be a difficult decision. I'll have to ask some questions, maybe some statements, but we'll see what the other 6 jury members say, and then I'll decide after that, probably. Well, here we are. Yep, day 39. Congratulations, buddy. Yeah, congratulations to you. So, I'm happy that Owen's gone. Well, I'm not happy like he was my friend, but happy that I'm still here. So hopefully I can convince 4 people on the jury that I deserve to win. I think I've got maybe Dan's and Grace's votes down. I don't think Katie really connects with Natalie, but she could be bitter about me voting her out, and Ken's probably the same, but if I have those 2, then I've probably won the game. Don't know about Chris, he might flip. Not sure though, so I might have 4 or 5 votes, or as low as 2, so could be an interesting final tribal for me. I'm not nervous because, you know, if I get nervous I might stumble over my words, or people might think I'm lying, so I've just got to stay calm. So tribal was interesting. Voted out Owen because he was purely social, and a big threat to take to the end. And now I'm not quite sure who I've got on my side. I may have burned everybody's trust. I might have Chris's, might have Grace's. I'm not quite sure about Grace. So I think I've got to fight very hard to get to the end. But if I play my cards right, I think I'll win this game. And hopefully that is the truth. Hopefully the moves I've made will prevail and I will win the game. But at the moment, the person I've got to beat is probably my biggest competitor, which I'm now already starting to regret the decision I made last tribal. But really, I don't think I would have been able to beat Owen either because of how social he was. You ready? Yeah. Nervous? No, I'm gonna try and stay calm. What about you? Well, if I wasn't nervous, I'd probably be a bit stupid. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but yeah, I'll try and stay calm as well. Welcome, the 2 of you, to Final Tribal Council. You guys have probably watched the last 2 seasons, but here's how it works. These 7 people will go up and ask you questions or statements. You will then follow up with a final statement, and then the 7 of them will vote. The person with the most votes will win this game. Alright, let's not waste any time, we'll get straight into it. Chris, you'll start us off. Okay, I'm just going to come out right and say it. I know who I'm going to vote for. I like both of you guys. But honestly, Daryl, I'm going to ask you a question, and how you answer it might change my mind on who I'm going to vote for. Why in the beginning of this game did you take a leadership position? Okay, so at the beginning of this game, I knew coming into it I could be a physical threat. So I wanted to be tribe leader purely for strategic means, because I knew I could connect with people on my tribe, make good alliances with people, and get the tribe off to a good start. so that when we went to the first couple tribal councils, they might want to keep me around. Okay, thank you. I will reconsider my vote. That was excellently answered. Thanks. No problem. Carol, can you follow that, please? Natalie, you voted me out, and me and you were very close allies. May I ask why? Okay, so Daryl approached me, and he said, here's my plan. I'm going to try and make a move on Dan, and so I want to work with you because I believe you want to flip, which I did. If you could have come up to anybody, I'm just going to say that right now. And he said to me, so I'm voting out my closest ally. I want you to do the same thing, so I know I can trust you. And so I voted you out as a risk, so I could potentially take out a big threat in this game. If there was another way, I would have tried, but I just believe that taking you out was worth the risk to try and get rid of Dan. I'm sorry, but that's just the way the game goes sometimes. I'm not angry, I just needed some clarification. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, I'm next. So I'm gonna ask my question to Natalie. I just need some clarification. Dan came up with the idea to vote me out. Why should you take some credit for me going home? Like I said, it was a big risk for me to vote out my closest ally for a potential blindside on you. Since I took out my closest ally and you went the next round, I knew that was big for my game as you were my closest competitor. I mean, I'm not going to take away anything from Daryl. He was kind of the person who orchestrated the idea. All I'm trying to say is that you were taking out my closest ally was kind of my move, and then making sure Daryl stuck to his word was also my move. And so because of that, you went home. So that's what I take credit for. So would you say that's half the job or most of the job? I'd say it's about half the job. I'd say that's about fair. Okay. Thank you. Ken, you're up next. Daryl? Yeah? I gave you and Grace the opportunity to make a big move and take out Natalie and Owen. Why didn't you go through with it? Because clearly if you went through with it, you wouldn't be sitting next to Natalie. I didn't want to be known as a flip-flopper, and I think that was for good reason, because I just flipped on my alliance, on a different alliance to take out Dan. It would have been bad in the eyes of the jury to just do it again. So, plain and simple, I didn't want to be known as a flip-flopper this season, so not going with your plan was kind of the reason. Okay, but in the end, you're sitting next to the person you could have taken out. Yes, but I'm not going to say that's going to tarnish my opportunity to win, that she's still here. I'm just saying I just didn't want to tarnish my reputation. Okay, thank you. Alright, Grace, you're up next. I don't have any questions. I'm just going to say I'm voting for Daryl. I don't have anything against you, Natalie, because, well, I know me and you kind of got along together, but I honestly got along with Daryl more, and when at my breaking point, he was the person who comforted me, so I don't want to take anything away from your game, Natalie. That's just the reason why I'm voting for Daryl. I can understand that. Thank you. Jeff, no further statements. Okay, Katie, you're up next. I don't have any questions either. I'm straight up voting for Daryl. Natalie, me and you had nothing in common. It's kind of plain and simple. We never really spoke to each other. I tried to make a move with you, but you weren't open to doing that. Well, you were, but, you know, it just kind of got a bit awkward between us. Would you agree? Yeah, I didn't expect to get your vote anyway, but yeah, I'm fine with it. Alright, congratulations, Daryl. I know you've got 2 votes, hope you get 2 more. Thanks, Katie. So I was going to ask some questions, but right now, I've heard enough from the jury and your answers to be completely confirmed. So I'm going to wait for your final statements, but right now I'm just going to give some statements. Daryl, me and you are very good friends. Very, very good friends. It was an honor playing the game with you, and I kind of wish you all the best. Natalie, I know you voted me out, but me and you bonded so much. I'm not going to be bitter about the fact that you voted me out. I think that's a bit unfair, as you were your hands tied between two people you really liked. So I wish you all the best as well. I don't know who I'm going to vote for, so I might decide up at the podium, but I wish you all the best tonight, and maybe my vote might decide it, but we'll see. Alright, thanks, Owen. Thank you, Owen. Alright, let's move on to our finalist statements. Natalie, you can start our final statements off. Okay, so I want to make these quick. I think I deserve to win because, overall, I don't think I built as much connections with you as Daryl did, but I had to fight every day. The moment Chase and Chris were eliminated, I had to fight. I wanted to come here and play villainous. Ended up with me playing a bit more risky at the Carol boot, and that got rid of my biggest competitor. And honestly, the risky strategy, yes, could be risky. It could have been risky with me going home, but that's why I went with it, because I knew if it worked, I could have had an opportunity to win this game, and here I am sitting at final 2. I hope you can consider the way I played the game was smart, and hopefully you guys have heard the way I've spoken to your questions, and take it into consideration why I deserve to win the game. Thank you. Daryl, you're up next. Okay, so I wanted to come into this game playing with some genuine relationships. I made relationships with Chris and Dan, and a good friendship with Grace and Owen. I think that's going to help me win because, honestly, relationships are a sole purpose to help you win the game. But overall, I also played strategically and physically. I played an all-around perfect game. I know I made some mistakes, and I don't want to take that away, but I think I deserve to win. Can I just add the fact that overall, I know Daryl might win this game because he's overall had a very good game, but if you look back at the merge and the early parts of the merge, I was in a very bad place. And I ended up getting here. I had a target on my back for most of the game, and I ended up here. There was no point in the game where I thought I should just give in. But I didn't give up. I didn't give in. And I believe the reason why I didn't give up and I didn't give in was the reason why I'm sitting here right now. So please take that into consideration when you vote tonight. Okay, thank you, finalists. Alright, it's time to vote. Chris, you'll start us off. I don't think you or Daryl are expecting me to cast this vote. Congratulations, girl. I think you played a flawless game. Daryl, I'm honoured to have played this game with you. You've been a great friend. Good luck. Hopefully you get 3 more votes. I think my vote's going to decide the outcome of this game. For the last time this season, I will tally the votes. Remember, these are votes for a winner. You want to see your names on these parchment papers. I'll read the votes. First vote, Natalie. Second vote, Natalie. That's 2 votes, Natalie. Third vote, Daryl. That's 2 votes, Natalie. 1 vote, Daryl. 4 votes left. Fourth vote, Daryl. That's 2 votes, Daryl. 2 votes, Natalie. 3 votes left. Fifth vote, Natalie. It's 3 votes, Natalie. Sixth vote, Daryl. We are tied again. 3 votes, Daryl. 3 votes, Natalie. 1 vote left. I'll read the final vote. The 7th and final vote, and the winner of Survivor Bermuda, Natalie. Natalie, congratulations. Yes, I won the season. This was quite a close battle, but I'm glad I came out on top.
The thing I'm most surprised about is the fact I did get the 4 votes. I thought I had maybe Carol and maybe Chris's vote locked down. I don't know where the other 2 came from. I thought I was going to get beat 2-5. I must have to look back at the season and see who actually voted for me, and whoever voted for me, they're my best friends right now because they made me $1 million richer.
Wow, I'm still in shock. From day 38's immunity challenge win especially, I think that was something that helped me win the game, but most importantly, I'm $1 million richer and I can't wait to tell my children that when I see them again. Congratulations to Natalie, and congratulations to you for sticking around to the end, because this was definitely an interesting season, because I quit kind of halfway through. But that's kind of beside the point right now. So we march on to season 4, trying to get the intro out as soon as possible, to be honest, because the intro doesn't take very long to film, so they can get out quite quickly. Also make sure you vote for fan favorite. Even if your favorite player doesn't win fan favorite, I still take those characters into consideration when we come across to an all-star season, which I still haven't thought about doing yet, because honestly I'm just focusing on this current season that we are filming. And well, news on season 4, honestly, there'll be more idols than last time, which is interesting, and I think next season will be the first season with a final 3. So yeah, that's going to be kind of interesting to see how that plays out. Until next time, this has been Lego Survivor Studios. See you at the intro and the first episode of season 4.